Hey, God bless everyone. So Forbes has a article out today about how Cali needs to declare a state of emergency on homelessness and how federal taxpayers should pay for all the bullshit California does. No, Cali, if you don't want to be part of America, then no, you don't get to use federal tax money to clean up your mess. There's lots of things to be done, as I've already stated on this channel, on if we can spend well over $300 a day on criminal crossers, over $10 million a day on Israel, well, we should at least be spending that much on ourselves. There are so many laws against the homeless, and one of the things they said is that more people without violent backgrounds are becoming violent. Well, when you are constantly harassed, and I was gone for a little bit, and I came back, and with the first 7 days, I was harassed a couple times by authorities here. Mind you, I'm legally parked, and it was both during the day. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, is reading offensive? Like, oh my gosh, so aggravating. We're in a state that has declared that they will not hold criminal crossers accountable, and yet they come down harder than ever on their own citizens. I can't get mail. I can't wash up properly and, decently. Oh my God, it's just the level of hatred. And this whole I can't. Well, unless you start something, no, nothing is ever going to get done. There's no reason why on Skid Row we can't bring in exterminators. There's no reason not to put up bathrooms. There's no reason that all these ludicrous permits and fines and license and everything has to be. What are we getting for all this stuff? I read more than once, the latest one, it was like this Forbes one, I think they were saying it was $500,000 per unit for homeless shelter. In what realm does it cost $500,000? If you've gotten your law so messed up that it costs $500,000 just to give someone a little shelter, you've seriously made a wrong turn. And it's not. The proper action at this point is not to demand that the rest of the country helps you in your stupidity and helps you continue in your stupidity. No, at this point, you stop and go, oh my gosh, we have gone awry. And then you undo your stupidity. Oh my gosh, are you not tired of the excessive taxes, the permits, everything? If you don't want people being homeless, address Hollywood. All the violence and drugs they push incessantly. If you're tired of homelessness, why don't we go back to outlawing alcohol? That would really curb a lot of problems. It was fascinating. I read this article a long time ago, and it actually, the mental issues and the crime plummeted during the time that they outlawed alcohol in this nation. Stop vaccinations. They're not proven to be effective. They are proven to be very detrimental. Very detrimental. And just because you haven't been affected yet or have an immune system strong enough to fight off all that mercury and viruses that they shove in you doesn't mean everyone is. And it's becoming very apparent that the level of vaccinations we're getting is causing more and more issues. Because when you look around, something has gone seriously awry. There's just so many things to do. Why can't we have bathrooms? We supply criminal crossers, these criminal foreigners, oh my gosh, over $300 a day. They get showers, they get medical, they get dental, they get eye care, they get telephones, they get anything and everything. That's ludicrous. Israel, over $10 million a day, and it's a nuclear nation. That is by law, by our laws, it's illegal to give them any money or aid. And yet we do. And yet we will turn around and attack our fellow citizens. We will help even legal foreigners. We help them with housing. We help them with cars. We don't hold them to this nation. They don't have to pay all the taxes we do. heaven help you if you want to start a business. You really have to be a foreigner. Ugh. It's just disgusting. Why are there so many hotels? They don't know how to keep things clean. They should not be in the hotel business. It's disgusting. It's just disgusting. So if you want to solve homelessness, one, stop supporting Hollywood and their incessant push of violence and drugs. Men and women, we need a nation that stops, stops encouraging men to abandon their families. That's what we need. Yep, that would be helpful. So, anywho, there's so many things to be done. So many laws to be changed. This is, I don't know, solvable. I see the hatred of house people as the biggest problem. Their violence, their hatred, their intolerance. It's frightful being on the other end. It's frightful when you're a citizen in your own nation and yet you're not allowed to exist. I can't leave. And I can't exist in peace. That's not right. And then with the Real ID coming, that's even a harder attack on the homeless population. There's lots of things to be done. And people who flip houses, they go on the market. We can't get loans for houses under $50,000, and then we're not just competing with people who need housing, who are trying to save up enough money to get enough to buy it cash. But then you're dealing with all these people who are just flipping houses. And how many people I'm so tired of hearing people with their multiple houses. Maybe if we had a law where people couldn't have multiple houses, there wouldn't be such a crunch. Of course, maybe if we stopped taking criminal crossers, refugees, foreigners, that would definitely cut down on the demand on housing. Do you know what would also help? We had another restaurant here, nice, simple restaurant, got bought out yet again. So the yuppies, the techie yuppies can come in with their fancy highfalutin shit where we can't eat anything. Denied mail, denied food, denied bathrooms, denied showers, denied dignity of any sort. I wonder. And now we're in all this diversity. Maybe I'll take you in. I'll take you in and show you what happens when the diverse non-white people come around. It's so frustrating. There's so many things to do other than raise more taxes. People, raising taxes isn't going to help with the homelessness. Changing the laws will. Changing your attitude